Carruthers here from Food Facts, and it's cold. There's a cold wind blowing off the harbour here, and it makes you think of warm pies, the Great Aussie Pie. But we're not going to have a Great Aussie Pie. We're going to have the alternative Great Aussie Pie, which is the oyster pie. And not just an oyster pie, an oyster party pie this is. And I'm going to show you how to make them. Here we go. Once again, always looking for a shortcut, we have a sheet of puff pastry, our trusty glass. We're going to cut out, I'll do 3 here to show you today. I'm going to cut those out and pop them into our tart tray. Now you could use a short crust pastry on the bottom and leave the puff pastry for the top, or all short crust pastry. There's no rules. Just pop those in, 3 on the bottom. Got a ski enthusiast behind me doing laps. There we go. Just pop those in here. Now the sauce we're using today is a velouté sauce. So it's a white sauce or a bechamel sauce, but made with a very strong fish stock, a touch of cream, and that's the basis of our pie sauce. So just a spoonful in there, like that. I've reduced it a lot so it's quite thick. Seasoned with just a touch of salt and black pepper. And into these we're going to add an oyster. I've just taken these off the shell. They're a Pacific oyster, and they're grown locally right up here at Port Stephens. Now, Port Stephens, Karuah, Bulahdelah, Wallace Lake are all famous in Australia for oysters. These Pacifics, the Sydney Rock and the Native Flat. Look at the size of that one. These are beautiful. Oh, smell them. They're really briny, sort of flinty taste. Now, you can season that a little more if you like. Maybe a sprig of parsley on top. Just like that. And our 3 lids, straight on the top. Just crimp them up a little bit together. Like that. 1. Here's another one. 2. I'm never uniform in the sizes or how they look. It's sort of like a bit of a rustic look. Because once they puff up in the oven, they create a shape all of their own. Just a little bit of milk on top, like that. You could be a bit clever and add some finely chopped bacon and some Worcestershire sauce and do oyster Kilpatrick pies. Now I am just going to pop those into the oven, so hold it a sec. And here they are, the oyster pies. We have 3, bit hot here. 3 little lovelies, there they are. Now, we don't compare these 2 pies. The Great Aussie Pie belongs to football matches and school playgrounds and things like that, whereas these little pies are a bit show-off pies. They're glamorous pies and so easy to make. You can make a whole lot for a party or just a few for morning tea or lunch. Remember our velouté sauce? Add an oyster, just drop in the top. You don't have to do any blind baking or even use the same pastries as I've used here with the puff pastry. Again, add some other ingredients if you like, a few bits of bacon or some Worcestershire sauce, other seafood. Make a chicken a la king pie, it doesn't matter. Okay, well this is Katie from Food Facts and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.